In a vast and dense forest, animals lived in peace, coexisting with the beauty of nature. The rustling leaves and the melodies of the birds created a harmonious symphony. The creatures of the forest roamed freely, without fear, enjoying the tranquility of their home. But one fateful day, everything changed. A mighty lion, with a powerful roar that shook the very ground beneath him, arrived in the forest. His presence was commanding, his eyes fierce, and his hunger insatiable. He proclaimed,
"I am the king of this forest. You must all obey me or face the consequences."
The other animals were terrified. The lion continued,
"Every day one of you must come to me as my meal. If you fail to bring me food, I will hunt you all down."
The animals, trembling with fear, had no choice but to comply with the lion's demand. They quickly realized that if they didn't obey, the lion would destroy everything they held dear. Days passed, and the forest animals were filled with sorrow. One by one they were sent to the lion, knowing that they would never return. The once peaceful forest had become a place of dread. The air was thick with fear, and even the birds' songs sounded melancholic. One day, the turn came for a small, clever rabbit. The rabbit was known for his wit and quick thinking. As he walked toward the lion's den, he thought deeply about how he could save himself and his fellow animals. He was determined to come up with a plan no matter the cost. Rabbit thinking, "If I don't come up with a plan, I'll be the next meal. But I can't let the lion keep terrorizing the forest. There must be a way to stop him." The rabbit knew that he needed to think beyond brute force. The lion was powerful, but he had something the lion didn't: intelligence. The rabbit arrived late to the lion's den, knowing it would anger the lion. The great beast, hungry and furious, roared in a voice that echoed through the forest,
"Why are you so late? You dare to waste my time?"
The rabbit bowed respectfully, trying to maintain his composure despite the lion's menacing presence. "Oh, mighty king," the rabbit said, his voice trembling slightly, "I was on my way here when I encountered another lion. He stopped me and claimed that he was the true king of this forest. I had to escape from him to get here." The lion's eyes widened with rage.
"Another lion?"
he growled, his fur bristling with fury.
"How dare anyone challenge me?"
The rabbit, seizing the opportunity, quickly nodded. "Yes, my lord. He is a fearsome lion. You must see him for yourself. He is much stronger than I." The lion, now completely consumed by the idea of a rival king, growled again.
"Where is he? Show me where he is."
The rabbit led the lion deeper into the forest. They passed through thick trees and over narrow streams until they reached a deep, dark well. The rabbit pointed towards it and said, "He is in there, mighty king." The lion, burning with anger, walked forward and peered into the well. To his surprise, he saw another lion staring back at him from the water's surface. The lion's reflection was a perfect mirror image, and in his rage the lion thought it was his rival waiting to challenge him.
"So this is where you hide?"
The lion roared, his voice echoing off the well's stone walls. Without a second thought, the lion leaped into the well to attack what he thought was his rival, believing he was about to fight the true king of the forest. But as the lion plunged into the water, he realized too late that it was only his own reflection. He struggled for a moment, but the water was deep, and the lion, overwhelmed by the shock and force of the leap, drowned. And just like that, the mighty lion was no more. The clever rabbit had outwitted the strongest creature in the forest, and the animals were free once again. The forest returned to its peaceful ways. The animals rejoiced, no longer living in fear of the lion's tyranny. The rabbit was hailed as a hero, and his cleverness was admired by all. Moral: sometimes intelligence and wit can overcome brute strength. What do you think of the rabbit's clever plan? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories filled with wisdom and courage.